Yo, what's going on YouTube? This is Technically T, and today I want to bring you a quick video letting you know the 5 things that I love about the OnePlus 6. Now, if you haven't seen my previous video, the 4 things that I dislike about the OnePlus 6, I will link that video above. But let's go ahead and jump straight into it. And the first thing I have to say that I love about it is the build quality. Now, I already knew OnePlus was going to make a good solid built phone. I haven't had a OnePlus since the 1 and the 2, so you know, product quality back then was a little bit shaky when it came to OnePlus, especially the OnePlus One. If you remember, they had the yellow screen issue on the OnePlus One. If you've really been rocking with OnePlus One, you know about that. But the build quality used to be a little shaky back in the day, but I can tell you they got everything cleared up, in the build quality on this OnePlus 6 is absolutely A1. If you handed me this phone, handed me the iPhone, handed me the S9 Plus, I feel like they'll be all around the same price range because they feel super good. No cheap components, no cheap parts, anything were made with this OnePlus 6. Everything feels super solid, and I have to say that silk white is an absolutely beautiful color. Next, let's take a look at the screen quality. Now, for a 1080p screen, and I know it's not fully 1080, I know it's not 1920 by 1080, I know it's like 2200 or something like that. I don't know the exact number, I don't really get into super duper specs, but you know overall, basically it's a 1080p screen. For the longest, iPhone for me ran the 1080p screen world because I feel like they had one of, if not the best, 1080p panel out there. But after getting this OnePlus 6, they did an absolute killer job with this display. I mean, I can look at it super close, and I'm not pixel hunting or doing anything like that, but I can look at the screen super close and I don't see any pixels. I feel like this may be one of the best 1080p screens that's out there now. It's not super saturated like the S9 Plus, but it's also not as toned down as the iPhone screen. So it's a little bit of right in the median, but I feel like they got all the color accuracy spot on. I feel like it's not too warm, it's not too cool, and it gets plenty of bright for me when I'm outside in full sun. It gets plenty bright for me. So OnePlus did an excellent job when it comes to the screen quality of the OnePlus 6. Next, let's talk about this OS, which is Oxygen OS. Now, I absolutely love Oxygen OS. Breezing around this device, man, I get no lags whatsoever. It is fully loaded with my apps and everything up here, just like a daily driver phone, since I am using this phone as my daily driver right now. And it's fully loaded up. Anytime I really push this, run multiple apps, run YouTube videos, switch over, multitask, do something else, I haven't had one hint of lag when it comes to this device. Now, Oxygen OS is basically like a stock Android, so you already know you will be getting timely updates when those come. Really good job, OnePlus, with Oxygen OS, because this thing is super fast. And spinning off of that, with my next thing that I really like is the community tab. So if you're an avid OnePlus user, you're not using the community tab, I'm not sure what you have going on. This is how we get features added. This is how you let OnePlus know about the bugs, know about the issues that you have going on with the OS, and this is basically where they'll fix it. You know, people up here talking, I'm in these forums heavy, so if you see my name up here, give me a quick shout out, let me know, say what's up, man. And but I'm always in this forums letting people know the issues that's going on. If people don't know how to do something, I'm up here trying to help folks. If I run across the issue, I'll post it up here. But use the community tab, people, because this is how we get things fixed on the OnePlus 6. They include it in the OS. It's nothing extra that you have to download, but I know a lot of people probably bypass it, but click on this community tab and go up there, browse a forum. If you have an issue, I guarantee you're not the only one with that issue, and they can probably get pushed out to OnePlus and they'll see it. Hopefully fix it in a new update. But Oxygen OS, I absolutely love it. Super speedy, lag-free, no issues whatsoever. The next thing that I really like about it is the face unlock and the fingerprint scanner. Now, the thing about it, these things are blazing fast. I mean, they make my face recognition on my S9 and Face ID on the iPhone 10 just creep along. I mean, I can look at this device behind camera and it's open. I mean, that was a slow one. They opened up a lot quicker than that. And the fingerprint scanner is absolutely super duper quick, as you see right there. As soon as you hit it, it works. I don't know if I've had one failed attempt so far, and I'm always getting failed attempts when it comes to this iPhone 10. So I'm not sure what they do in their face recognition, but I think other companies need to get on board because this thing works absolutely fast. The fingerprint scanner also is very great. Now, I know a lot of people like to see, you know, the gesture controls when you can scroll in your fingerprint scanner. Now, that is a nice little feature, but I'm not really pressed about it. If they build it in the OS, cool. I heard a lot of people say that the fingerprint scanner actually can't support that, so I don't know. I use the feature every blue moon. It wasn't that big of a deal for me when it had the feature. So, but all in all, the fingerprint scanner and the facial recognition works super quick, super fast, and I hardly ever get any failed attempts. And last but not least, dash charger. Now, I don't have the dash charger. I meant to grab it before I actually started this video. One thing that I didn't like about the OnePlus One in my previous video was no wireless charging. But when you get dash charging, that charger absolutely works blazing fast. You can pop it on in a few minutes on the charge, you can, have you up a day's worth of battery life. There's nothing you can beat about that. That's probably one of the best power bricks that you can get in the smartphone. So I really commend OnePlus. If you're not going to have wireless charging, they include that dash charger, man. That charger is an absolute beast. Not much to say about it. No need to really say about it because the dash charger already speaks for itself. But that is the 5 things that I really love about the OnePlus 6. If there's something that you love about it that I missed, drop it in the comments below. Let's get a little bit of conversation going. Full review coming soon of the OnePlus 6. I like to give it a little try, a little bit longer than most people because you're going to go through product updates. You're going to go through different things that will make the device better. And if you rush out an update, then you're going to say those negative things, but as soon as the update comes, those things are fixed, and you're left on a negative update about the OnePlus 6. So we're going to wait about 2 more weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, before I give you my full review. But as always, give this video a huge thumbs up if you like it, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Later.